Today on Anime Spectacular, I'll be sharing music from the fantasy anime Rising of the Shield Hero by Kevin Penkin. Next, you'll hear music from the post-apocalyptic anime called Dr. Stone by Tatsuya Kato, Hiroaki Tsutsumi, and Yuki Kanesaka. In our retro look back, I'll be sharing music from BUBBLEGUM CRISIS 2033 Episode 3 called Blowout by composer Kouji Makaino. And lastly on the show, in our movie section, you'll hear music from Cowboy Bebop the movie Knockin' on Heaven's Door by Yoko Kanno. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this ride as the show begins now.
And streaming on the web since 1996. This is the Cinematic Sound Radio Network.
Hello, I am your host, Randy Andrews, and today I've got some really great anime to play for you. Hold on, I'm almost done reading this light novel. Ah! Where am I? What is all this? Oh well, this could be my first of last excursions into these worlds. What am I talking about? Rising of the Shield Hero. This is a story of an anti-hero that begins to think that he is a good guy, and then everything gets pulled out from underneath him as his so-called other heroes betray him and make him an enemy. What is the plot of this crazy anime? The Rising of the Shield Hero follows Nafumi Iwatani, a 20-year-old university student who was whisked away to a fantasy game-like realm of monsters and magic after discovering a book about 4 heroes. Iwatani is chosen as one of these 4 and given the mantle of the Shield Hero. The other 3 were also males summoned from worlds similar to Iwatani's. But it was he who got the short end of the stick, or so he thinks. The least charismatic of the bunch, only one woman joined his party, and that person soon betrayed him and falsely accused him of rape. Now the cynical Iwatani must somehow survive in a new and dangerous world that despises him. Iwatani makes his friends through some unusual connections and builds himself a team of heroes unlike anyone ever thought possible. The anime is full of wonder, excitement, energy, and lush, beautiful colors that pop. The composer, Kevin Penkin, is known for Made in Abyss and soon to be played right here on the show, Tower of God. He's a brilliant composer, blending the synthetic with the melodic, sweeping cues of fantasy that is inspired through Final Fantasy. I hope you enjoyed this suite of music from the wonderful Kevin Penkin.
Digging deep into the obscure and dramatic animation styles of Japan, this is the Anime Spectacular with your host, Randy Andrews.
Welcome back to the show. We're going to be covering an anime where it's post-apocalyptic world. Wait, no! Ugh. Okay, so it appears I'm in the world I was just talking about. This happens to be our next inclusion, which is Dr. Stone. The composers are Tatsuya Kato and Hiroaki Tsutsumi, and Yuki Kanesaka. The plot of this bleak world builder is, one fateful day all of humanity was petrified by a blinding flash of light. After several millennia, high schooler Teiju awakens and finds himself lost in a world of statues. However, he's not alone. His science-loving friend, Senku's been up to and running for a few months. He's got this grand plan in mind to kickstart civilization with the power of science. This anime is bleak to begin, but everything starts to become lighter and more immersive as the series continues on its journey. You'll hear some of the very ethnic sounds for the score, amazing chorus throughout, and some very fantastical elements that make the heart soar. Tatsuya Kato is known for Pure Blue and Feiya. Hiroaki Tsutsumi is known for Valkyrie Drive, Mermaid, Blue Spring Ride, Karaoke, and many more. Then Yuki Kanesaka is known for this anime only, so far. I hope you enjoy this suite of music.
outside, feast the trumpets with Armstrong. A worldwide church and a child with a briefcase. Following the pack, holding lies as a keepsake. Prophets and falsehood, thrust what can't she? Development of peace, now you trust the empty. Tap a pocket check, hidden fees up in the thug scene. Panoramic sling, that's a permanent obstruction. People understand, it's a world up in destruction.
Exploding through space and time, adventuring through worlds unknown. This is the Anime Spectacular.
Welcome back to the show. These time warps are really killing my concentration. We are now at our retro look back section. No, I don't want to. You stupid machine. Not this time. No! Oh. Again, I am in the Neo future with robotic cars and flying ladies in suits. Today I'm featuring Episode 3, A Bubblegum Crisis 2033. What is the plot? The Night Sabers attack Genome Tower to put an end to the machinations of Genome executive Brian J. Mason. This is yet another episode that features the Night Sabers kicking butt against some very formidable enemies like the giant androids they have faced so far. The music, of course, is composed by Kouji Makaino, and he is still an amazing composer with this episode. I hope you enjoy the suite of music.
Warping through dimensions untold, the Anime Spectacular takes you through the world of anime and its amazing scores.
Welcome back to the show. We've come to another end of Anime Spectacular for this time. Oh boy, going through wormholes can really mess with your head. We've arrived at our movie section, and today I'm discussing Cowboy Bebop, the movie Knocking on Heaven's Door. The composer is Yuki Kanesaka, who has composed music for Macross Plus, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Porco Rosso, and Please Save My Earth. She's a brilliant composer and should be held in high esteem. The plot of Cowboy Bebop the movie takes place between episodes 22 and 23 of the original anime series. Here's the plot. Spike Spiegel and the crew of his spaceship Bebop, an intrepid band of bounty hunters, land on Mars in the year 2071, chasing an enormous cash reward. The four-person team also include lumbering cyborg Jet Black, fearless Faye Valentine, and tech expert Edward, who are in search of an ex-military officer, Vincent. The former hero has become a biological terrorist with an arsenal of devastating nanobots that he'll let loose on Alba City on the night before Halloween, if his demands aren't met. I found this movie to be very entertaining and very well animated. It's cleaner and more real than even the series is. I enjoyed it from start to finish. One thing I have to say is that Yuki Kanesaka doesn't hold back with her jazz feel and rock-heavy scoring to this high-intensity film. I'm sure you'll enjoy this wonderful ride, and I have to say I want to thank Eric Woods for allowing me venue on his station today, and I'd like to thank Tim Burton for the bumpers and stingers that are throughout the show, and I'd like to thank David Coscina for composing Cinematic Sound Radio's theme music. And so, until next time, keep watching your anime, and happy listening.
Thank you for tuning in to the Cinematic Sound Radio Network. I want to thank Tim Burton for providing his voice for all the bumpers and stingers you hear throughout the program, and David Coscina for providing Cinematic Sound Radio's theme music. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at cinematicsound@yahoo.com. You can find us on social media at CinSound Radio on Twitter and Cinematic Sound on Facebook. And if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please take a moment right now to rate the show and write a brief review. Reviews help introduce potential listeners to the show. And while you're at it, head over to TeePublic to get a Cinematic Sound Radio t-shirt. And don't forget to check out Cinematic Sound Radio at cinematicsound.net.